Oh, are you guys here? That's crazy. Are we doing the old
half an hour
podcast today? Was that today?
Yes.
That's crazy. Well, in that case, welcome everybody to the Old Grumblers podcast, the last one of May 2025.
This comes out.
Wow, one like in this almost next one, just 1 week after the last one. That's crazy. Today we're gonna check out all of the game trailers for DLC, main game, and different things you can buy for Warhammer just to see which one is great, and we'll put all those up in a tier list. Everybody loves tier list. Everybody loves trailers. It's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
With me, I have my glorious hosts, Monster Bounce, the owner of the channel,
Hi.
Colonel Damders as well. It's going to be glorious. How are you fellas doing?
Yeah, we totally haven't been debating aggressively how to do this for 30 minutes. You wouldn't believe it from how smoothly you entered, like you not being here the whole time.
Seamless. I also point out that they've probably already noticed that there's already one cinematic on the tier list already, and that's because we spent the last half an hour trying to talk Fred down from making us do every single cinematic that Total War's ever released.
I mean, sometimes you just want to do things properly, okay?
According to this playlist, there are 128 videos, and I'm not doing that. If they're all like 4 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes, that's a lot of time. So yeah, we're cutting it down to a brisk, if it's a main game or a DLC or Immortal Empires, because those ones are really cool. And as a compromise, we put the Franz one in S tier, and then these three down here, which we're not going to review. So pretend they're not there, because we're certainly going to.
Yes, that was my entire thing for like not having the introducing different races. Because I remember the hype moments, for example, when you're like the Skaven came in and stuff like that. My entire thing was like, we can have the Karl Franz trailer at S tier. Okay, we can cut the rest of them out. I'm happy with that then.
Yeah, those are cool, but we can't bother, basically. If you want a part two of this, maybe we'll come back and do those.
By showing off the 120 videos in a list, people, you basically split the audience in two. There's the people who went, I don't have time for this. I'm going to watch some 32-second video about someone painting the testicles purple. And the people who went, I've got nothing better to do with my life. I guess I'll sit here and watch that. So for those people, thank you.
Yes, we're not watching all 120. We're watching,
because we don't have anything better to do than to make this. So we appreciate the company.
Very true. So yeah, if you really like this, we'll come back and we'll do the rest. But yeah, that's...
No, so most of the trailers are like, here is like the Luminarch of Hish. Here is, like a unit. And it's not even like a cinematic. It's just like basically the Kala reveal was like, look how it spins, they're not very cool at all, most of them. So
no.
So we will be watching them. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to play all the audio or if it'll get claimed, because that sometimes happens. So if there's no sound, that's why. Otherwise, let's begin with where it started. The Total War Warhammer announcement cinematic trailer. That's some SEO.
Dang, this one just brings in so many good memories for me.
Fuck off, Maka.
So many good memories for me. I remember I was a big Total War nerd. I played these games as the first one, and I was working in a mall at the time, and one of the guards had gotten me to like read Warhammer books. I borrowed 10 books from him and read those, like Black Hearts and Gothic and Felix books and stuff. And then like 2 years prior, like 2014, Sega had also said that they were going to work with Games Workshop, and I knew exactly what that meant, so I was just waiting for this.
This really was a match made in heaven, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still remember.
Warhammer,
I was
Total War.
I was trying to get into Total War, but the old ones, I just don't really care. And then this, I was like, ooh, fantasy. I like that.
I remember PC Gamer wrote, releasing the shackles of history has set Total War free.
Yeah.
And it was such a big, such a good way of saying like how Warhammer changed the formula.
Oh, there he is, it's my boy.
Can't say that. The internet will hate you. Right, Fred. Woo!
Although the brave Dwarven Kingdoms stand with us.
Spider.
What hope is there?
And I wish the game looked half as good as this.
Yeah.
Let alone fought by
Yeah, with the Dwarf cinematic, which has got the cannons on the walls.
Yeah, I remember the previews as well, where it was like you will be able to put artillery on the walls, and spiders will be able to climb the walls. I was like, that's gonna be so cool, and giants will be able to smash down walls, stuff like that. You have to work around that. I was like, man, that sounds cool. And then none of that was in the game.
Well, I mean, giants can now smash down walls. So
Oh yeah, they can actually.
I forget that like magic
Took 8
wasn't
years
particularly a thing before.
for what?
I'll point out this freaked me out because this guy looks a lot like my old maths teacher.
It looks exactly like me in my dreams. I forget to take my magnesium pills.
Oh my goodness.
This is such a good cinematic. Even now, like, how many
Yeah.
years ago was this?
It looks so good. Like just visually, it's so crisp.
And then this moment is just, oh, it still gives me chills.
And then we didn't get a proper siege in for like an
Oh,
extra 10
sorry.
years.
Yeah, Sartorial was still there, but
I mean,
yeah,
he
it wasn't
was.
proper. Compared to now, he's yeah, he was still like really into like big in multiplayer and stuff like that for a long time.
Coming soon.
Not even a day.
I just remember watching that cinematic about 50 times.
Yeah, that got me incessantly hyped, and I think I got the game very close to release, if not on release. Wow.
Yeah, same. It was just an amazing.
There's no way for them.
Yeah.
Easy, yes.
Right.
It's so easy.
It starts off.
But let's,
strong.
let's just go into Blood for the Blood God. Was that even? I can't even remember that trailer at all.
No. Where is it? Well, still, demographic. All right, we got some fluff.
Maybe there wasn't. Oh yeah, there was one. Oh yeah, there was like the giant there, like smashing.
They always like to start with a noise.
They say there is honor in battle. They are fools.
I'm not seeing a lot of blood yet, you know.
We fight for the Emperor, but the blood we spill serves another.
Is that boss?
No, it's not.
Oh wait, no. It's,
He's
of course,
got
he's got
both
two
his
eyes.
eyes.
That's the Empire General.
Or Lord of Death, keep our souls lest they fall prey to him.
Oh, there we go.
Nice
Yeah.
stuff.
Beyond the world.
I love how people just explode into clouds of blood.
Skulls.
as in real life.
Yes. Oh yes.
Varguys
Love
are
the
still like the
fanatics.
the Varguys are still like the MVP of that faction. Them and Mort's engines.
All blood is
I do love a Vargeist.
once shed. It must return.
Oh, ruh-roh.
So, in a nutshell, to sell something that people don't want for $3.50, this is pretty goddamn good.
It's pretty good.
But but it's not as good as the S tier ones. Like definitely not.
No. I would say it's. I mean,
I would say A
it's
tier
in this
personally.
region. It's A or B for me.
I would say C because it doesn't really tell a story. It's just some pictures of people getting exploded into jam, which is fine. But I would say at most it's B.
I think as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, it is kind of what they're selling as well. It
Yeah.
is like an advertisement for like people exploding into blood. So it's just how cool did they make the exploding into blood
I
ones,
think
right?
we have to metagame it a little bit. And it's like, there's also going to be a Blood for the Blood God 2 and 3 trailer.
Yeah, all right.
And are they better? Which I...
Right, B tier.
I'm
All right, B
realizing
tier.
now, haven't put them on the list. I definitely have the images. One moment, please.
Hold, please.
There
There we go. Right, so next, Chaos Warriors.
Oh yeah, that's the one where they're like, we are descended or whatever it is to say. It's really cool.
Is it the Kolek one?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty badass, if I remember correctly.
Wait, is this like spoiling? Like, you spoiled this thing that came out in 2016. Don't say that.
I wish you could see the like ratio. Franz Karl was that? Of some sort.
You cannot understand our origins, our motives.
Our motives, it says, is he has like a drum on chariots.
All this is making me realize is how small their roster was at the start, because they've just shown the same units like 3 times.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Oh, Kolek got me so hyped. Look at how big he is.
Yeah.
What a chunky boy.
And then
Nice.
We're not born, we are the send. That's such a cool line. Not accurate, but very fucking cool.
yeah. Again,
Chunky boy. All of my community games for a while always had the password Kolek is dummy thick.
Well, he is.
I would say this one is probably in the realm of same as the Blood God. It's in the B realm, or I won't put it higher than that. It's cool, but you don't really see much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I would
it
say
feels
C.
it feels too harsh to put in C, but it's definitely not A or anything like that.
I mean, C's still good. For reference, like, this isn't like, C isn't just above F. We've kind of put F there as like, this is terrible, and C is still like, it's fine. It does the job, it's not bad.
Nah, C is basically as bad as it's gonna get before, like, this is fucking bad, right? So I know there's like maybe 1 or 2 trailers that are like actually bad.
I would say it's probably B. I would say B. It's fine. It's a bit short. It doesn't really tell much of a story. It's just sort of it's fine.
Yeah.
The Kolek reveal is cool, but apart from that,
Yeah, I mean, you can put it in C as well. I don't really
It would have
care
been
about
S
that one.
tier had we had Sigvald's arseless chaps, but alas.
or doing his rap, of course.
Yes.
Right. So next up we have the Beast. I'm telling you what, blazing through these. Maybe we should add all
The
the
Beastie Boys.
I said that. Well, like, we're not going to go on too many
because
tangents.
we'll go off on a tangent. You know we will. This is what we do.
No, because none of them have like siege replays in them or like horizontal scroll bars or anything.
Don't say that.
So of course it's fast.
Look at a classic
Don't say
Sega
that.
logo.
Did you say why is there a Sega
No, I said there's a
logo?
classic Sega logo. Just
Oh,
like,
yeah, I was like,
so
what's a Sega logo? I was like, wait, what's happening?
I was so hyped for this because Beastmen are they were my aunt. They were my Warhammer army. I love them. I know they are the redheaded stepchild of the Warhammer world, but I still love the Beastie Boys, and the fact that they were the first race pack was like, yes.
They were actually like really interesting as well for the development of Warhammer, like super interesting. Because Creative Assembly had never made a faction that had like half of the roster was Vanguard deployments. For them, that was crazy, like crazy risks to take. Which now, seems like really tame, but for them, this was like the stepping stone for everything cool later on, like for everything outlandish later on.
yeah, the Beastmen definitely walked so that a lot of other factions could run.
Yeah,
We had migratory factions before in Attila, so that wasn't new, but
no,
it was very different from pretty much anything else.
God, look how swole he is.
I mean Horde faction's been around for a while, yeah.
I
But
love this.
but actually, like the Vanguard deployment and stuff like that was wild for them.
Oh, this just makes me want like camp maps, not like the fort maps that we have on Minus Elements, like camps. It's just like you've got like some little building placements to make some channels, maybe a couple of palisades, and then this.
You got
Yeah.
Ogre camps?
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, almost like Ogre camps, but like not as fortified,
Oh,
But
shit.
not horrible.
like way smaller as well.
This one just like makes the Beastmen feel so big.
Yeah.
Because when you have people next to Taurox, they always just look so small, but you forget that, what's his face, Kazrak is like a huge beast himself.
You know what? This is probably what it's going to be like in 3 years to play the Old Realms mod for Bannerlord.
Oh god, that would be amazing.
Like when he shot that dude 3 times, I was like, yeah, this is like Bannerlord, the Bannerlord mod. Shout out to the Old Realms mod. It's so good. Good.
I need to learn how to play
need to
Bannerlord
try that.
properly. I struggle so hard.
It's easy. Use murder, Aaron.
I get to a point, I'm like, what do I do?
Murder more.
Go on, Kazrak, get him. It did look for a sec like Kazrak was going to pick up the Glock and just...
Nah, that would be like heresy for Beastmen. Beastmen are like strictly religious and very ideological.
Like Obi-Wan Kenobi
so
shooting General Grievous.
Since they're strictly like chaos monsters, they're well, not really chaos monsters, but their souls belong to chaos, and everything that is civilization is bad, and everything that isn't civilization is good, essentially. That's why they just like destroy and party.
Just make me like the game again, damn it.
I know I like that cinematic, but I don't think there's a huge amount of action in it.
No, it's
really.
it's quite slow.
I think it's cinematic and just to introduce it all. I like it though. I really like it.
See, this is making me put that down and put this there.
Yeah, I'm on board with this.
Can't believe it Blood God's higher than Chaos Warriors, but it's how it is.
So once again, maybe we should have iterated this as well. This is just for the trailers, like only the cinematographer Mancy, right? It is not about like how good the DLCs are or anything like that. It's just for like how cool the trailer is.
Yeah, as is going to be made abundantly clear when we get to the Vampire Coast.
Yeah,
that's already S tier. There's no point discussing it. It's just S tier.
Well, I need to watch it. Maybe it's changed.
Anything with a sea shanty immediately S tier.
Sega.
Can see that a lot. You know, I do like when they put the logos on the paper or something like with the Chaos Warriors. It's a bit more fun.
Was a twin-tailed comet that heralded Sigmar's coming.
Why is there a tree grown in the ravine? Has it been there that long? Or?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's the question I have.
Because like the shaking camera made me think, oh, it's just landed.
It'd be really cool if you had like a map like this, but the radioactivity would like hurt everybody on the map a little bit all the time.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
This is like I don't know, what is it, like Tarantino-esque kind of trailer, like with the names and zooming in and like, you know, a bear or whatever.
Oh, that's such a cool shot.
Really goes to show like, wow, textures were not that high resolution back in 2016.
No. Like, did you see the horn on Volkmar's what you call it, Luminac? Not Luminac, whatever it's called.
I don't think I've ever actually recruited a nice looking system.
I do sometimes, just for variety's sake and nothing else.
Flaming attacks are so worthless, it's just not really worth the effort.
I mean, it makes sense for the gimmick of going against the vampire counts. But
yeah, but it's only good versus like what, 2 units in the vampire counts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the actual stats are really good.
Wait, is this what? No, they changed it. It's not good for anyone in them, is there?
I mean,
no, wait, it's just the Strigoi that has regen and the.
Strigoi, the Vargulf has it as well.
No, the Vargulf has hunger now. It's changed.
Oh yes, that's true.
So it's just a giant bat, right? And the Strigoi.
Why don't they have helmet on his corpse cart? Why is he just stood there?
It looks cooler.
Fair enough.
Honestly, like they did it kind of cool with the Tarantino-esque kind of shots and stuff like that, and it is good action shots and it's a good battle, and you can kind of see that cohesively.
I don't know what
is good.
I don't know what it's called when they kind of like slow and then speed up again, but whatever that is, I like it. I don't know why I like it. I like it.
I'm going to confidently say
exposition shots.
I'm going to say it's a B.
Yeah,
I think it's a B because I feel like they were finding their feet with the cinematics with that, because I feel like they get better over time.
I think I was right. Speed ramping. What were you saying? I was checking. I was right. B.
Speed ramping. Oh yeah, that does sound right. Speed ramping. Yeah, I'm going to say B. I think that's a solid B.
Yeah.
Kind of a confusing DLC to start off with, really.
Yeah.
Volkmar, who's not really. I mean, I guess he is a primary character, and then Gorst, who I think just gets mentioned in a lore snippet in one of the.
So he is a lore character in like what is it in one of the campaigns where he's just a necromancer who is good at making zombies, and he like makes the tide as well, like the Red Renown zombies. But that's it. He's good at making zombies, and then Manfred leaves him to die at Hellfen, where he is like, okay, you stay here, and I'll just. And it wasn't like even like no, it wasn't even like I'll get help. It's like you just stay here and I leave. And Gore's like, what? Okay.
Yeah, I did like the cinematography and the shots and the slow mo, but I don't know, even it didn't have the sauce, you know. I didn't get really excited.
It's cool enough not to be in C or F.
Yeah,
I'd
definitely. So next up, the King and the Warlord. Oh, that's the next one. Perfect.
One of the DLCs I still replay. I probably played this DLC most, like Bellegar. I probably play Bellegar, one of the most characters of all. Him and Orion.
The most of all.
Scarslick was such like I would say hard campaign, but it's just a bad campaign in Warhammer 1.
He was so trash. He started so far away, had no real help to get there because the goblins.
Yeah, like
the music's great in this.
The first start he had was like scientifically the worst starting position he could have. Like there was no other place in the world they could have started that would have been worse.
No.
The worst starting location in the world.
Yeah.
I love a big army shot.
The music is really good actually.
Its glory. But the dwarfs do not forget. A warrior king returns to take his ancestral throne.
This is what I miss about the versus ones.
Cunning warlord, hitherto unchallenged.
I think this is probably what sold like the versus ones really.
Because the last one was just like, okay, they have a battle. This is like, oh, they hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they've been fighting for a long time lore-wise as well.
The best cavalry unit the Greenskins have.
The worst artillery unit the Dwarfs have. Look, it missed then in the cinematic.
Yeah, it didn't do any damage.
Nasty Skulkers are...
Unit.
Yeah, amazing unit actually. They are so good.
Rangers, they can be okay sometimes.
Rangers are so weird because they're just worse crawlers, but with stalking.
And a little bit faster if I remember right.
A little bit faster, what did you say? Yeah, they're faster, yeah. But like dwarfs aren't really like, hey, let's position the army over here instead mid-battle. They're like, this is the glorious dwarven box.
All the missiles stopped in the background first. Did you see that?
The king and the warlord.
Yeah, that has the sauce. You see?
It has sauce.
Basically the same
Good story.
cinematography as the last one, but it has the sauce.
Yeah, A tier, and then I would say that's A tier.
Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Whoa.
Not fully S tier because we know that some of the stuff that's coming in is goddamn S tier. So good.
There's some absolute cinema, which is why I want to
The
go S
thing
tier,
is-
but I got overruled.
I wouldn't say that there's a particularly bad Total War cinematic. Like they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
There's
Except
gonna
for
be a lot
some.
of SA.
No, you can't say that.
I can. I just did. Behold.
No, I don't even. I'm not even gonna explain why you can't say that. Jesus Christ.
Wood Elves.
It's gonna be a lot of S tier and A tiers.
Yeah, that you can say.
Yeah, I could say, yeah.
Bloody hell. If I don't get demonetized from trailer copyright, I've got you to worry about.
I'm a constant worry, trust me.
Yeah. Ooh, mood.
The deep wood stirs.
This is a bit dark. I feel like the Oak of Ages map is not that dark. Like, make it nice and bright and pretty in woods.
The season of war is here.
God, I forgot how little colour Warhammer has back in the day.
It's very brown and green, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is the Realm of the Wood Elves map as well, like campaign map. So that one was really goddamn green.
Did you ever fight on a Wood Elf map, which was like 98% trees?
Yeah, I think they removed that one
It's
actually.
horrid.
Yeah, well, it's because it's terrible.
Yeah, it was really terrible.
You can't fight I get like, most of the time you play a game of Total War like quite zoomed out, and when you can literally see nothing on the map, it's
It was just so bad because it was so bad for Wood Elves as well, because all their arrows would just be blocks.
Yeah, forget the arrows that used to go through trees if you shot them from inside trees.
Now he goes to be sacrificed. And Orion is here.
The big dog. Oh my god, it's like The Witcher.
it's basically the avatar of Cain from WK mechanic, isn't it? Is sacrifice.
It's so funny because he's like the first one that actually yells in the trailer, because Kolek and like Malekith and stuff like that, always like, this is how I speak, and this is what's going to happen. And then like in the game, they're like, just yelling all the time. So yeah, I remember the Malekith trailer got a lot of flag. Like, why does it sound the same? It's like, yeah, it's the same voice actor.
That was not as good as the last one, I think.
No, I would say that's C tier.
Yeah, BRC, probably leaning C.
Yeah, it had some good moments, but it just didn't really.
It doesn't.
You can definitely see that it had more budget and they wanted more story.
Cinematically, like visually, it looks better, but there was just no story, there was no sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's Wood Elves and they suck. So.
Not anymore.
What else rule?
Yeah, they do. They're always gonna suck.
What else have always been like one of my favorite factions? I played Orion so goddamn much. In Warhammer 1 and 2, in Warhammer 1 and 2, I could win a legendary campaign in like less than 4.5 hours. That was my record.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Back when I was a wee tiddler, I only had one opponent fighting the tabletop games, and they friggin' loved Wood Elves. Wood Elves, Elder. So every single loss I ever had was always against some skin tight wearing poncy knife-eared freak, and so that's left me with a little bit of a complex against.
This is like the podcast in general. It's like us trying to say something is cool, and then you explaining some past trauma that you have. Why you can't like them.
Yeah, the Wood Elves are much better now. They're not bad.
They are. I will admit that when they first came out, they were a terrible faction.
Yeah, they were dog.
Like they were horrible.
So what else were actually a cool faction for me for the reason that I had such trouble learning them. Like they were, I could not for the life of me play them. I was so bad at them, and then they just became my favorite faction, and I loved playing them so much.
They're really good now. Like they've changed them to be great, but when they first came out, I could not stand them.
Why?
Faction. Because their whole mechanic on we have these undefended settlements that we need for upkeep for some of our units is just horrible.
Speaking of horrible,
much better.
Bretonnia.
Yeah.
How is it horrible? Why do you guys say this?
They're pretty horrible in game.
No, they're not. They're a super strong economy. They got chivalry. UN has his mustache.
Why do they have the best economy? We don't understand.
They have one of the best economies. It's kind of crazy, actually.
I know. It's insane. They just make so much money. It's like them and Zinch apparently are the economic powerhouses. People keep saying, oh, the Empire and the Dwarves. Like, Zinch? No, not even close.
Zinch has economical powerhouse?
Zinch makes so much money.
Do they? Not more than Empire, but not more than Dwarfs.
All the peasants of Bretonnia looking at Luen like hauling 6 carts of gold up to his castle. It's like, hang on a minute.
Turns out agriculture, very lucrative.
God, this is very Witcher 3 music, isn't it?
Yeah.
So good.
The lady.
It is. It's very. Is that Albric?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Every time we see his face.
Could be. It could also be a generic lord. That is just getting gray now.
All those guys look the same.
That does look amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Oh, I wish it looked like that. Oh my goodness me.
This is one of those things where people who really enjoy like technological history will be angry that they have round spires for everything. Because that wasn't really invented until, well, technically, if it was a newly built castle, they would have that.
Yeah, but they are shooting magical catapults, as you can see. So I don't.
Yeah, but I mean, made the round ones because that stood up to cannon fire better. So you didn't have like the round spires until you had widespread cannons everywhere.
It's a Green Knight.
Oh, if only the Green Knight was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty shit.
I wish it showed him getting like doing that and then getting shot in the face for an hour and immediately dying.
He just doesn't do any damage.
Magical arrow.
He's worse than like a level 10 Lord. He's just terrible.
Did he get changed officially in game to get his items, or is that a mod?
No, I think he's just terrible.
They kind of changed him with he got 100% armor piercing damage and then no armor, I think. So he's pretty terrible. Ethereal units are terrible in general. They don't make up for the lack of health and damage.
I mean, that's a good cinematic though. I did enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
A tier.
say it's A tier.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's like it presents the faction really well. It presents like honorable values that they are like the good guys. They fight the bad dudes in the night. There, it is like somebody comes to rescue them as well. You can see that is like a cool dude coming in to rescue them. He's clearly special. Visual storytelling because I talked over everything and we talked over everything, so I didn't pay attention to anything else. But the visual storytelling is like pretty goddamn good.
Yeah,
so cinematography.
Nice.
I'm gonna say that's A tier.
You guys are overruling me. I would say B, but you know, democracy rules.
B.
No, I just didn't think I just like the story ones. I think I just like the South. Ooh,
South.
Norsca. God, you can tell how much they hate Norsca. 1 minute 38, not even gameplay footage.
We seek the monsters that you
This is pretty cool though.
It is. And I just remember being like, oh my god, they're doing Norsca. Like, Norsca was such a
not
side
a faction.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like because Norsca and Warriors of Chaos are synonymous basically in the lore.
You don't really have a Warriors of Chaos army. You have Chaos effectively. At least they did.
That boy has jiggle physics on his days.
That was really good actually. That kind of looked like stop motion almost when he fell.
This is the most graphically impressive trailer I think that they've done.
Yeah.
Possibly to date. Like those dead things look really dead. It's really visceral. Oh, go on, do the zoom out. Go on, a bit more.
I always thought those were weird because it's like we fought monsters and we hunt monsters, and it's like clearly they've been like playing The Witcher or some shit. Because Wulfric in the lore challenges cool people to fights. So it's just so weird, so goddamn weird.
Sorry, I just love the reveal of in-game Wulfric. It just looks like shit compared to cinematic Wulfric. I really like that. I'm not sure it's S, but it's very good.
It
doesn't
think about that.
It just looks really
I'm
good.
gonna
That's
say
the problem.
I'm gonna say B. I'm going to say B. I don't think it really tells much of the story. I don't think it tells you who Wulfric is. It's cool.
It's extremely cool, but it doesn't accurately... I mean, first of all, it doesn't accurately describe them because they are shit. But secondly, it doesn't explain that they're like Warriors of Chaos adjacent who can go against them, but may not. And there's that sort of thing. It's just like, oh, they're monster hunters. It's like, well,
they basically look like witchers.
Yeah.
Was Norsca one of the first factions to have actual mechanics? Like,
no, but they were one of the factions. They were like creme de la creme of like Warhammer 1 mechanics. Like in Warhammer 1, they were like space age tech basically compared to the rest of them because they had monster hunts. They had like the gods. They were so good and they fit the map so well. It was Warhammer 2, the map and everything like that. They weren't made for it. And then like, clearly they hated them. So
I love the fact that CA basically thought they could copy and paste it into Warhammer 2 and then they realized that wasn't going to work.
Yeah. And now for Warhammer 2 announcement cinematic, right?
All fear Wulfric, the update list. Norsca, no build walls, no settle cities, no get new units. We unga and we bunga.
3 years ago. Nice.
Absolutely savage.
And 100% accurate.
Yeah.
But not for long. God, this one also looks so good. Whoever they were like using in this like little section, like look at that. That's so good.
I just remember everyone going like, "That's Benedict Cumberbatch."
It made everyone look so cool. Even Techless little nerd that he is. I'm joking.
What a nerd.
Oh my god.
That like that it looks so goddamn good.
It's crazy.
I love the sort of like the switching between the two of them.
Yeah. This is only 1080p as well, and it still looks like crisp. And you're watching it through a 720p Discord stream.
We're doing this no justice.
No.
Another little lore snippets for the nerds as well.
Yeah, going into the vortex, checking out what they're doing in there. The ones who are trapped in the vortex, trying to maintain that.
All this dude's just like, what the hell is he doing? But I wish he had that.
It's crazy that we didn't guess that until Warhammer 3.
Miss Almira.
Didn't get a spell like that.
Such a fun spell. Ooh, who's this? Who's turning
Oh,
up?
I love that one. That was so cool. I remember I was like, dang.
Oh my god, the fog reveal. Kruggar. And then here comes the boy.
Yeah, they're so happy as well.
Do the moo.
Everyone, all the little skinks, they're like, fuck yeah. He's like, get him, boys.
I love someone just doing that with a sword or a staff and send their armies.
Oh, yeah, that's so good.
Oh, it makes it look so cool.
It's like, it's as if Orion or Imric would have like their horn and just like give charge bonus, just like actually blow a horn and you would hear it. That'd be so cool.
Where were the Skaven? That's what I would.
Skaven were revealed.
Keep playing. You need to keep playing.
Oh, sorry, my bad, PM.
Yeah, because you got a little after. Oh.
Oh, I wonder what that could be. There we go.
Because
cheeky rat boy.
Because that's why the meme came around like, oh, there's no such thing as Skaven. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Which is like, nah, if you've been streaming and I've heard that meme so many times, god damn it.
Am I wrong?
Most tired meme in the world.
Am I wrong
how
thinking
all of the Warhammer 2 sort of iconography was the three factions, like in a triangle, and I never realized that it was it's making the Skaven sign. So you've got like the Lizard Men, High Elves, and Dark Elves, but it's all making a triangle that is in the Skaven
I never thought about
like,
that. That's really cool, actually. Yeah,
that's actually I was like, oh my god, that was actually really clever. In fact, it's so clever, I never even realized.
Okay, it's S tier thanks to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that feels like one of those like crop circles, perfect math thing. They're like, oh yeah, we never thought about that. So we had three of them. Of course, it's going to be a triangle.
I think it was S tier before. It's so cool and it looks remarkably good. It has like the visual depth or whatever fidelity of the Norse one, but it also has the sauce because it's like, oh well, they're all fighting over the same thing, which you get in game, and that is, I mean, you're not doing that exact thing fighting over some weird jungle thing, but you get to do that. Everything with the exception of the Techlist spell, you pretty much get to do in the game.
Yeah, yeah. I also did like the fact that they teased the Skaven throughout, like the reveals and stuff, until the very end, and everyone's like, "Well, yeah, of course you've done Skaven. That's obvious. Like, it's so painfully obvious. There's no point teasing it."
Right, Blood Part 2. Can it top Blood Part 1? There's for some reason they did a 360 High Elves trailer. We talked about that beforehand.
Yeah, it's such a weird one. It's just a battle where you can just like go around like you have a VR headset. It was cool on YouTube for
it was very cool.
For like 2 minutes.
Blood God number 2.
Which you got for free if you had the first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But this one I remember was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the stuff.
For me, it's not like the blood geezers, it's all the splats on the floor that really make it.
Look at those dragons fighting there as well. It's so cool. I love the synced animations.
I wish we had more of those. It looks so dumb when there's like a Charybdis fighting a black dragon. It's just like,
Here's why I think that you should
Oh.
remove 50% of the mounts because there's so many cool animations that you never see. Like those are actual animations that they have. Like that one, for example. Like he does that
Yeah.
in game.
Yeah, a dismounted lord is infinitely cooler than like when Malekith gets in a dragon. Yeah, he's way better, but he's just like sat there like this.
He doesn't move, does he?
It could be me,
Yeah.
like just some dipshit sat in a chair.
Just let the dragon do all the work.
That was pretty cool. That was better than the first one, I think.
Yeah.
More
Yeah, way
slow-mo.
better.
Definitely.
I would say that I think personally that's S tier. I really like that one. I think it's cool, but
It's very good, isn't it?
Right. Well,
but I can compromise to A tier as well.
I will put it in a temporary S tier, and then when we have the other blood one, we'll decide like the formal rankings.
That makes sense.
Then they can have their own little competition.
I do think the cinematic team was having an absolute whale of a time.
Yeah, they're on a hot streak at the minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mortal Empires, which is straight after. I actually can't remember this one at all.
Came out like a month after Warhammer 2, and it was also
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Oh wait, yeah, I do remember this.
That looks cool though.
Oh yeah, just zooming around the map, showing the different fights. God, you can see the draw distance really struggling. Now the Bretonnian coastline just disappears.
Nah, no one cares about it anyway.
Zombies versus Carnosaurs.
Oh my god. I love that it's like, oh yeah, Malekith would be down here. When?
That's a cool shot. That's a cool battle.
Yeah, by the time Malekith's down there, you've won the campaign.
Yeah, Malekith never gets that far. Every Malekith campaign is
And
exactly the same.
At least have Grumbrindle doing this, am I right? It shows Sorghum on the campaign map, but that's Ungrim Iron Fist. So that's it.
I actually have a signed Grumbrindle photo right there.
Very nice.
It's like I won a competition by CA before I started working with them, and I got down. It's signed by the dude who painted this.
Oh, that's amazing.
On what world would Karl Franz end up finding Master Mundi?
Yeah, no,
I mean,
probably not.
it's a cool trailer.
Unlikely.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's that fantastic. It's just like zooming around the map and showing
Yeah,
max.
I'd say C. Just because it's not as exciting as the others, basically. I would say.
Yeah, that's fair. Fred, see?
Yeah, it's a couple of cool shots. I don't know if it's good enough for a B. Maybe like I think like the bad parts definitely weigh it down more than the cool parts can lift it up.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just fine.
No, it's fine.
Oh, Tomb Kings. If I remember correctly, we are in for a treat with this.
This one's cool.
This is big The Mummy vibes, isn't it?
What a film series. I'll say, even the third
Real-
one, kind of a banger, low-key.
I mean, the first one's definitely the best because everyone in that cast is
Oh, they're
sexy as hell.
so hot. It's like the most
Just-
bisexual fantasy movie that you've ever seen.
Everyone is just, you just go like, yes,
Oh
I
my
would,
God,
I
Brendan
would,
Fraser.
I would. All
Oh
of
my
them.
god, yep, yep, all that. It's like the romance film with Pedro Pascal, Chris Evans, and Dakota Johnson. It's like, yep, any organization of this.
Yeah.
Anywho. Look at that
I
shot.
love the saunter that guy does. Like, yeah, I'll have this.
It's so weird though that the elves are here because some of these dudes were like alive when the Tomb Kings were alive.
Yeah.
And most of them know that they're just skeletons. Well, I don't know if that's common knowledge that they're skeletons. It should be, I think. It's not like they ever stop being skeletons. There's, if you go there, there's a bunch of skeletons.
I guess for
Well,
story
they doesn't show
purposes, you need someone to.
Yeah, can't have a horror movie without people doing bad mistakes.
I love how little it's shown the Ushabti. So that when he gets out and the rest of them turn up, it's just so much cooler.
It's such cool shots. Like the big shots
Yeah.
are so good. The
Yeah, I wish I
skeleton
could have
sphinxes.
like that.
I mean, they do exist. You just walk over them,
Yeah. Oh,
and all the tents deflate.
We'll show them. We do not serve.
That's an amazing. I love the light up wheels.
Oh, it's got the mummy music.
Chariot
as
of the
well.
Gods is so good.
Yeah.
Some people will say,
Real-
no, Cetra is better on the Sphinx, but you do not understand the Chariot of the Gods.
Chariots.
Dude, that chariot is so goddamn good. It's insane. As it should be.
I love this. Just love the big boy.
This
And then-
is
Yes.
the best.
Oh,
I
so
love that
cool.
one. So cool.
So good.
So cool. That can be S tier just
Yeah,
for the hero
definitely.
tie to come in. I remember.
Just for the laser eyes.
Yeah, dude, the laser eyes is so good. He doesn't do exactly that on the battlefield, but like it's so good when he just like zap.
Oh my god. Call that boy Lorelei because he has the laser eyes.
So good.
I just want to say that. Yeah, no debate. Queen of Crone. God, this is great. We're
Yeah.
just watching trailers and saying like 2 words. This is easy. Who's watching this? Please watch. I mean,
It's easy mode.
that's it. This is for us.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I need to pivot to just doing reacts.
Yeah. I need to
My
like,
React
come back and
video
chip
is like
sauce
one of the
and
most
just-
viewed.
This is the first DLC I didn't have to pay for.
Norse.
I've still got a few more. I think Shadow and Blade might be the first one.
Agony. The ritual of Death Night. I feel it in the meadows. I sense it.
I think my favorite thing about this trailer is
Very
how,
Lord of the Rings.
yeah, how much
Yeah.
of a passing comment the Sisters of Babylon get of how broken they are to this day.
I grow weaker.
They're very strong, aren't they?
Like there's just one frame shot of them. It's crazy.
Maker of widows. I know you seek it.
This is so incredibly Lord. Everything High Elves is always so Lord of the Rings. Even their battle,
Yeah.
Mother of
battle music and like campaign music is so Lord of the Rings elves. It's crazy.
I never listened to game sound, but yeah, this music is pretty tight.
Looks this looks so good.
Yeah, slow-mo
Yeah.
just is instant win.
The first time we realized that CA does not actually like the Dark Elves that much.
Yeah.
I still like them. I still think they're neat.
Do you think they're good?
I mean,
I-
I just like the aesthetic.
Yeah, same. I really, I love Malekith. He's one of my favorite campaigns.
He
But like
looks
the
so
campaign, like they definitely need some help.
I'm just a sucker for a hot goth girl.
I mean, aren't we all?
It's kind of cool, but I do think it's a kind of pedestrian as well with like all the like stealing from Lord of the Rings and like definitely trying to take. There's like homages and then there's taking inspiration and then it's like, let's just do that kind of thing.
To me, it wasn't bad. I would say probably B. It just wasn't that great.
Yeah, I'd say it's a high B.
Yeah.
We can rearrange these if you really want. Otherwise, I'm just going to put them in.
Nah.
It's fine.
All right, and what's the next one?
You know what the next
Oh, it's
one
S
is.
tier. I mean, I don't know. I don't pretend you
Yeah, we don't need to watch this, but we are because it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm going to because it's amazing.
I love that they released the song and then it's like the most viewed thing on their YouTube channel.
Right.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe us. The tales we could tell. Though, truth be told,
I love Luther. He's such a wacky, zany freak. I just think he's so fun.
Started very poorly.
I love the gimmick of talking to a dead person as well. Just like chatting.
Having a nice little chat.
Yeah.
In fact, he probably speaks to dead people a lot.
Quick Headtaker speaks to his skulls quite a lot. He is, by every margin of description of the word, he is unwell and like, yeah.
Oh, and everyone thought we were getting naval battles probably.
Yeah. Naval battle and release.
to sail the coast.
Did get the ability though to shoot with the cannons like this.
Down those lizard
I mean the what do you call it? The Kraken. What's it called? The big spell that the Lord of the Deep says.
Yeah.
with cannons.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Vargas Revenge.
Van Geist Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also weird that Captain Van Geist is like a lore character. He's a ghost pirate, and they had
Genuinely
Silostra instead.
horrifying, that is.
And instead of to not have him instead of Silostra was weird.
That is weird, isn't it?
I feel like a Pirates of the Caribbean movie starts exactly the same as this trailer.
Probably.
I wouldn't surprise. They take a lot of. It's a lot of the Total War video trailers do tend to be like parody, almost
Yeah,
parody.
yeah,
like
they do.
The Skaven one is like a parody of the Predator film, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, they do.
Favors the infamous.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
Ah, music.
I wish the
I
faction
love
was
this
half
bit
as
with
cool.
the cannons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the Mickey Mousing with the cannons, it's so good.
Ah, so good.
So cool. Go on.
Ow, the hatch.
Oh, the flamethrower necrofix. Oh my god.
Ah, it's so cool. I bet if they ever add in the mirror worm, it's not gonna be that big.
I think it should be an army ability instead of a unit if they ever do change it. Oh my god. It's so... Oh,
That's plus
no!
here. No!
Oh my god, I hope it hasn't reset my progress. Okay. No!
Oh no.
It's
No!
Removed, it's removed a lot of the ones I had it. No!
Why don't you use...
Bear with us, folks.
Oh no, 60 ad.
No!
Sexy hard. Oh my god, that's so much cake.
Okay. So yes, easiest S tier of our lives is the music, the cinematics, Luv Harkon being a wacky little guy. It's got everything. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah, so good.
It might be the best trailer in the entire
No
series.
notes.
No. But it's pretty good.
Hunter and the Beast. I remember liking this one as well. Wait, Prophet The Warlock next? Oh yeah, they're all out of order. My bad, PMs. Also, another banger if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this is the one that does the Predator.
It has possibly the best ending to any trailer. The rattling guns.
It's a good unit.
I love them. I know that they are outclassed by poison wind mortars, but they're just so much more fun.
I mean, they have different purposes.
Yeah.
I love this Predator reference though. Like I know I dove into the Queen and the Crone one for having like too much being too much Lord of the Rings, but this one is just so much more in a fun way. Because if you try to homage and like do parody of something really serious and you're still serious, you have to do it so much better, I feel.
Yeah.
But when you do it in a fun way, it's like, yeah, it's just fun.
I wish you could do that to woods in actual battle maps.
Yeah.
Woods are just indestructible.
Honestly.
Engine of the Gods, the best units
Yeah.
they have.
It's so good. Oh yeah.
Love it.
I love Doomflames.
I love that the rats are seen as a technological faction. The other one like has a giant machine on a big dinosaur that contacts satellites to shoot at people.
At least Ick is having a nice time.
Yeah.
God, I hope I've done my audio tracks correctly for all this, otherwise it's gonna be a real bitch to edit. Another
That's
banger.
pretty good.
Another banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say,
I'd say
A tier.
A tier. Yeah, A tier.
Have you noticed how the AI Ick faction will build Doom rockets, but only use them against the player?
It's because they can't use them in Order Soul.
Yeah, whereas off.
That checks out.
Bullshit. That's such bullshit.
Oh wait, have I just moved the wrong one? Yes, I have. A? Yes.
Yeah.
Not quite S, unfortunately, but still
Not quite as
Close.
but good.
very good. Doomflame. Oh, Hunter and the Beast right there. Oh, this one's short.
This one's so weird as well because we got 2 Lizardmen faction DLCs in a row, and then like no updates to mechanics or anything anyway.
I feel like Skaven always get the credit, but they have a million DLCs. Lizardmen, They got so much.
Yeah, but I think they explained this to us at some point, like why Skaven got so many. It was just because they were so fun to make DLC for, like so fun and easy. Like they're just such a wacky Saturday morning cartoon that they just like.
They're also like one of the most unique, I think, races that's come out of Warhammer.
Yeah, I mean, like they're stolen from other media, like rat people living in underground and stuff. But but still, yeah, they're very, very iconic for Warhammer now.
The whole sort of technological rat, like the Secret of Nim almost style of fantasy creature is quite unique to Warhammer, which makes it I'm surprised they've never come out in Warhammer 40k, but I guess that would maybe slow down Space Marine releases. So.
It's because their role is taken by other factions, right? So, like you have gene stealers that live in the underground and just try to plot against everyone else, and then you have human that have hive cities and.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, there is a race, I think, in 40k called the Harud, who I believe are actually the Skaven, but they've never actually released as a...
What do you think?
I would say that's a B tier. I don't really...
Yeah.
It's cool. I like the have a little faith and
cool.
the chase and stuff.
Well, it's a bit short for anything to really happen. It's just like, all right, so there's a Dread Saurian, it's chasing a war wagon.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it ends like 30 seconds too early.
Yeah. I do like a lot of the units displayed, like the Bogsagors, they look cool. Nakai has good aura. I wish he was half as fun to play as he is to fuck around with in battle.
Yeah.
We got Warden the Paunch next.
Is it?
Let's have a score. Oh no, Shadow and Blade. My bad. I keep getting those two mixed up. I seem to remember this one being quite moody, obviously.
I remember this one was very mid.
I think this is the first DLC I got for free.
Yeah, it's mostly Malice having an existential crisis again.
Warp grinders. Doing the one thing that they're actually good at.
I actually really hate fighting Warp Grinders, because if you get into a blob, they can do so much damage.
Dude, I fought like, just a week or so ago, I fought like a stack of, I think it was like 15 Warp Grinders. It just messed me up so much more than I thought it was going to do.
They're horrible. They're like a primary target for me. I'm like, Warp Grinders, kill them with fire.
Is
this a thing about taking drugs?
Yeah, this is me taking my IBS medication.
Little IBS stand is going, you don't need this, while farting violently. And then eventually you throw the medication away, right?
It's his sleeping potions. It's so weird because his arms are so small compared to his head. Because that's an armor he has on his arm.
He's like very weirdly proportioned now that you mention it.
Yeah, super. Like his head is humongous compared to like the rest of his body.
Like a bobblehead.
Yeah, almost. It's so weird. Like these stick arms and like giant head and stuff. I think it looks slightly better in the cinematic than it does in game as well.
Just smash that. That cost like 5,000 gold from Malekith.
It's like he throws it down and goes, oh, shit, I meant to know. Oh.
This is basically like the Rick and Morty episode where it's like, night person, take over, blah, 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 and then just, then everybody else fights. The Malice books were so good. I might be a little bit biased because I think they did my boy Malice really wrong. And I also hate that Malice is supposed to be the edgy one, and while the other one is like named XXX Deathmaster XXX. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I
like that trailer. Also, this image goes extremely hard.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
I don't think they showed off Deathmaster enough.
No.
I think if it was very Malice focused, and I've always felt like Malice was a terrible choice for a legendary lord. He should have been a legendary hero with his own mechanic. I don't think making him a lord was the right choice.
I think he should have been a lord, but he should have had completely different mechanics. Like he should have chased around the world for artifacts, and he should have had like a race against time for some of those artifacts. And then he should have had
like a dark elf migratory faction. That could have been quite
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, or
he
like,
has the-
or like
It has
have
the
an
thing
arc
where
or
he can get rid
something.
of Hag Grief, but like he just starts out in the Chaos Wastes, which like Malekith is here and he is here, so it doesn't really change much.
But
I mean, he
cinematic
can,
wise,
It was fine. We didn't see anything of Deathmaster Snitch. We don't really know anything about either of their factions. The new units that you see are cool, but
I'd say it's C tier for me personally.
it's not great. It does not make me feel anything. I wasn't watching that like, whoa, like I am when I'm watching the
yeah, some cool shots, but I guess they didn't have much to work with either. That DLC is actually the only one I do not recommend unless you really want mortars, because mortars are the only thing that actually makes it worth.
Cracked. I remember the first time I went against those, I was like, Jesus, that is absurd.
I know in multiplayer, like Scourge Runner, Chariot, stuff like that are really, really good, but like you can definitely live without those. But mortars are something that you're gonna want.
This could possibly lead to a tangent, but I really don't like the Dark Elf roster.
They need some help. They definitely need something. I really like the Dark Elves. I played Malekith so much, and Marathi as well. But like, they definitely could use some more stuff.
I also hate all cold ones from every faction.
They are pretty bad.
They're just super undertuned. Their stat card is trash. They have good mass, but like they have no charge bonus. They have no melee stats. Their damage is mid.
I think the Dread Knights have been really, really good last patch, actually. The last couple of patches. Like, really recently, they become like a monster.
Well, yeah, they'll... Warden The Paunch.
My boy.
This is the peak
My boy
of
Grom.
all Total War Warhammer players, if I'm right. Unless Warhammer 3 got a more at launch or Immortal Empires, which you might have. But I'm not going to check.
This was like the height of the hype, at least, or the beginning of the hype.
This is when Mandalore did his review as well, which undoubtedly helped.
Yeah.
This is, I think this is the DLC that like made my channel kind of catapult. I want a guy like that to hype me up when I enter the podcast.
Oh, I love Grom.
Let's warm up.
Oh, High Elf Batman.
I feel like he's high elf at 50 Shades of Grey. Alethanar is...
Well, 50 Shades of Grey is essentially Batman. Fan things. Like, he's a rich guy who has a dark secret that no one can know apart from the woman he loves.
Yeah. I guess Batman's more about beating up poor people, though.
Yeah. Whereas 50 Shades, Christian Grey is more about beating up women.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's better. That's such a great reveal.
Oh, it is a great shot. As is that.
Yeah. It's very much the Karl Franz shot as well, where he also opens up in his trailer as well.
I tell you what, I regularly, like when I'm playing a multiplayer game or something and I die, and it's like for, sacrificial play, I will regularly save my life for Tori Vress because his voice is just so cool.
That's very good.
Yeah, I like that. Possibly an A, in my opinion.
Yeah, this was the player peak as well for Warhammer 2. They got up to 84,000 players. But at release, Warhammer 3 had 166,000.
Yeah, what did it have like 2 weeks later? 10.
Yeah, it went down pretty fast. And then the bottom was like May 30th or something like that, just before Immortal Empires, and then they had like 8,000 players, something like that.
I was just posting like regular updates of the comparison between Warhammer 2 and 3, and I remember the day it surpassed it. I was like, Jesus Christ, what am I doing?
Yeah, Immortal Empires though, we got it up to 119,000 again. And then it's been meandering where it usually is around 30,000 something, and unless it's a DLC.
I mean, that's not horrendous.
No.
It makes you realize just how niche Total War Warhammer is when the biggest games on Steam just regularly have multi-millions of people playing them at any time.
Yeah, so I don't know if I told you guys the story, but I was once at at a games conference. And I was sitting down with like a dude who owned several esports teams and a couple of other people who were like streamers and in the like and PR people and stuff like that. And everybody was introducing themselves, and I was like, "Yeah, I stream Total War," and no one knew what that was. I was like, "No, wait, you don't know? You never heard of Total War? It's like a series that's going on for like almost 20 years." Back in those days, it was almost 20 years, and they were like, "No, never heard of it." Like, okay.
I guess it's pretty niche.
Yeah. Are we in agreement of A tier for that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would say it's high A tier.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost S.
I'm trying to think what's holding it back from S. And I don't know. It just isn't, you know?
It doesn't have a sea shanty in it.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a banger now. Possibly the trailer that made us want to do this because of how much we love this one.
You guys love this one as well?
Oh yeah.
Like
I didn't know that.
I love the
Look at that
music.
remove of
Yeah, the music
logo.
is so good. This is so like all 80s fantasy combined, basically.
I love how they got rid of the logo. Like, that is such a nice little extra touch. They had the sauce.
And look, they even do like a better Galadriel homage as well. Not just, I feel it in the air.
These transitions are really good as well.
Yeah.
And look at the cinematography.
So good.
This could be like a movie. It would be like such a banger. It really feels like such a classical fantasy movie.
My favorite Wood Elf duo. I like the one that's mean to me.
Yeah, shocking. Wow, do you know Monster's like a woman who's not very nice to him? I'm so shocked right now. I love that shot of the Zod skin in the face.
Oh, that's so good.
Here he comes.
The music is so good.
I wish they could use blood in trailers, but
Always the like racing the staff or something like, and then just the rest of them charging.
oh, what a shot!
Such a
Cinema.
Oh, good. Oh,
I got
that's such a
goosebumps.
Good trailer.
Absolute
Yeah.
cinema.
Yeah, S tier.
Yeah. Easy peasy S tier. It just,
If only the game had music that was that good.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the trailer music is usually like really cool, but it's differently licensed. They can't have it in the game or something. It's like Manfred's theme. It's like the best vampire music out there. It's so good, but like they can't have it in it.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah, that one is just, it rocks. It helps that the DLC
Yeah,
also kind of rocks. But yeah, that is just absolute banger.
Yeah.
I love it. And then the final DLC for Warhammer 2, the end of an era. It really was, honestly. When they were like, yeah, this is the last DLC, I was like, oof. That's
I think
crazy.
the reason the last two were so good is because they reworked the Wood Elves and the Beastmen, didn't they? And it just absolutely slapped just how good
Yeah,
those reworks
they
were.
were on, I remember at this point, I was like, they cannot possibly fuck up Warhammer 3. God, how wrong I was.
Yeah, little faith.
Well, everyone had so much faith in them because they were just making banger after banger.
Ox is also a good campaign.
Definitely. As is Taurox, honestly. It's pretty simple, but it's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's also crazy how much they nerfed Taurox. There are a couple of mods though to like unnerf him, but because most people wouldn't like, kill the world in 2 turns. Because I hated that. Like, oh no, what do you mean Khorne isn't that strong? This one player killed, won the campaign at turn 8. It's like, yeah, but do you do it?
Oh my god, what a cool shot.
Oh, the best boys. The
The
old
Charlemagne.
Jabberslide.
I love those guys as well. The Skink Stalkers, is that what they're called?
Chamalay on skirmishers.
Oh yeah, sorry. I love that his thing is called the Staff of Patui. It's so funny.
All the
Oh,
Listerman stuff is just like the generic lore names. It's apparently just like puns in Dutch.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
God, I love the coatl in the background just doing nothing, just like he does in battle.
It's the emotional support snake.
I think my favorite
Like that he
thing
deflected, like that he deflected that with his axe, but he can't do that in game.
Yeah. It hits an axe and blood comes out. Yeah, that was cool. It didn't have the sauce.
Yeah, I think that's a
I'd say
solid
like
A.
B, A or B tier. It's like fine.
Yeah, I'm torn between A and B.
Put it in B then. If both of you are saying B, let's put it in B.
Yeah.
Reached our second
It's a
row
high.
B. Oh. Now we've finally gone to game 3, and oh my god, when this trailer hit, because remember they did the teasers, which were the star things.
Yeah.
And then the trailer came, and I was like almost in tears watching this trailer. It was so hyped.
Such a good trailer.
It's when I mean, obviously you're going to say it, so, I don't need to say how cool it is.
God, was that 2022? Jesus, that was so long ago.
Yeah. Also, good music. Kind of forgot.
The shots in this are great.
Yeah, they really do get better and better with trailers over time.
There is so much to tell.
I wish all of them look this good. I understand why they don't, because the budget is probably way higher. I've got a hole in my trousers. That's good.
I made was not enough. The dark gods still
I love this.
our transgressions.
God, Noble looks
so-
just the
He's so
tongue looks
wet.
so. I know it's so moist. You hate it.
It's so disgusting.
Oh my god. Look at that. In the mouth. Yes.
He has a red demon living in his mouth.
You must face these demons.
Quite cool lives. I love this shot, this panning shot, because it tells you so much about the character. The way this guy's like, oh, hang on, and then I guess I can't. Nope. Okay. I guess no one's listening to me
Bears.
today.
Look how good the bears look.
I wish there was like a mechanic so she would just be powered up if she's ever in Kislev, since her magic is very much tied to Kislev's land.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, they look so good.
And the heavy
Yeah.
metal as well.
I know this music.
It's like
that
the
they
first
used in
one
this,
with heavy metal, I think.
and the Demons of Chaos trailer. Oh my god, look at the bloodthirst to go.
It's weird that it sounds like Stegosaurus though.
Oh my god, what a shot. I wish you had a spell to do that in the game. I'll keep saying that every trailer.
And then a little reveal at the end.
That is the best logo reveal. that they
Cheeky
have.
little wink.
Yes. Oh, any more for any more?
Yep. Gonna have the sly little. I'm just gonna shift. Oh look, Grand Cafe. Oh, little
wink.
smile there.
I wish he'd win.
I remember even now people were like, they could never have Cathay units. Never.
Oh my god.
I remember I made like
4 years.
Hang on a
I
minute.
remember
Hang
I
on a
made
minute.
like a meme for the Reddit and it just had like Thanos, like they called me a madman because I like made so many like Cathay will definitely be in the game kind of posts.
Hang on a minute.
And then they like removed it when I had like 3,500 upvotes or something because the mod has removed it.
You need that G. That was it. The G where he's the Jesus Christ comic where it's like they hated him because he told the truth.
Yeah.
S.
I mean S, obviously S.
While we have this grooming shiz ad.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to try and edit this to be as big as possible because I remember last time people complained, but it is going to be a nightmare cutting around these ads, so I apologize in advance.
Have you seen that music video done by that heavy metal band? I think it was for
Pink Floyd?
it was for like I think it was for like Australia or something. It's so good. It's the music from that, but they do like a heavy metal version of it. And it's like fucking slaps. It slaps so hard.
I'm just gonna be humming that for the rest of the day.
Yeah, so good.
God, there are so many trailers for Warhammer 3.
Yeah, the pink car, like so many things there.
The Ogre Kingdoms.
Yeah, that's the first one.
This one's also a banger. I remember
this one is really, really good.
When we did that stream, that 3v3, that was an absolute disaster. Okoy was just playing this trailer on blast repeatedly for about 40 minutes.
The sound of its toll will thunder and feast on any man, any beast. Doesn't matter. We'll snack on them all. The stragglers we did consume.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
They scream and they run, but that's part of the fun. As the ogres are coming to get ya.
I like that it's like a dude who can sing who has to pretend he can't sing that well.
Honestly, it's like going to Weatherspoons on a Friday night.
Yeah. I love that guy just eating an entire foot. Tarantino over there. I love little how it fades to black and then his teeth the last thing you see.
Yeah,
It's just a nice little touch.
so good.
He does look like your average English person sat in a big.
Got a song in an S tier immediately.
Yep.
Yeah,
Kind of cheap.
honestly,
code.
that's kind of how it works.
My God, piss off ads. Yeah.
Like pay for their website.
It's so. It feels like stupid just saying, yeah, but it's got a song, it's S tier, but like it's so cool. How can you look at that and
So
think
good.
it's not so awesome?
If only the ogres weren't bad.
I wish it showed you a bit more if I was to complain. I wish it showed you a bit more about the faction because you don't really know anything. You just know they're big fat guys.
Yeah, I would probably say like A tier, but S tier is also fine.
yeah, I
It's
thought it was
it's
on
high
Game
A
Pass.
tier otherwise.
I wish the Game Pass was used a bit better, and rather than being like wasted when the game was dog. My goodness, where's the blood? Blood? Oh wait, no, because
Just Champions of Chaos and then
right.
that Immortal Empires. So everything like came out at once, I think.
Right, so Immortal Empires first up, and
I mean,
get ready
we all
for
know that this is
this one is another case of absolute cinema, unfortunately.
this is probably one of the best game trailers, like whatsoever. Like this is up there with like the Dawn of War 1 trailer and you know like everything else that's ever been like the best thing ever.
Mind you, I did love the Cathay and Zinch trailer. That was
No, we're not going to watch
friggin'
more.
amazing. I know, but it's so good.
I love the alliance as well, like Skaven and Nurgle teaming up. I mean, it would
Yeah.
never happen.
I mean, it does happen every once in a while, but it's not often.
There's so few Nurgle factions on the map. But,
I mean, in Realms of Chaos, you could go with Kugat pretty easily to help hits
yeah.
and ally them.
It's hard to get allied battles, isn't it? Because getting the enemy army, well, getting your allied armies within range of an enemy is nigh on impossible.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah,
the teaser.
it
That
happens
wasn't even
like-
the full trailer. My bad. Oh well, we'll just watch that one for no
Well, that was the
reason.
full.
I watched the teaser trailer. Jeez.
It was still a banger.
Oh.
Take Champs of Chaos then.
My bad. Right, Blood for
Where are
the.
we?
Oh well, hope you enjoyed that teaser for the next trailer after this one. Honestly, I think Blood God would just be like, it'd be fine if it was just like a 30-second montage, and then it's just like Blood.
He told me, we do not explore frontiers. We tame them. We do not climb mountains. We conquer them. We do not despair, Chaos. We are Kislev.
God, I love how much they try and build up Kislev when they are just so dog. Or were like pretty damn terrible.
We do not have blood. We have eyes.
I think Kislev are fine.
I think at their role when they're controlled by the AI, they're pathetic. Like, oh yeah, we're the border
yeah,
and
well,
keeping out chaos. It's like, you're not doing a good job.
I don't think they're a good faction. They're fine now. They're much better than they used to be, but they're still like not that good. They're fine though.
I love the full send of the Minotaurs.
Dude, the Minotaurs are the best unit in the game. Minotaurs always.
They are so good. Did you hear that Will on screen?
Yeah.
It's like actually like exploded that fan.
Oh yeah. Oh damn. I think the second one was better.
Yeah, same. I think this is like A tier. It's still cool and like fun.
Damn, that's pretty graphic. You want to show?
I'm also a little bit disappointed that this didn't really add anything apart from just blood.
Yeah, or B tier, and like what about A or B?
Yeah, to be honest, I put it in C tier. It's all right, but it's
I don't know. We'll put
It's not bad though. I think the other ones that are in C tier are way worse than this one.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, let's see what's trailer you can conjure up.
You know what random trailer am I going to pick?
Do we have?
Champion of Chaos is.
Immortal Empires.
Oh, right.
Where are is it done individual champs? Are they, or is the one?
No, you used to scroll past this.
Oh my bad.
Yeah,
oh, well. Oh well, we all love this one.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Storm clouds gather. Our borders are beset by evil.
Look at the fog.
Both mundane
Yeah, the weather effects.
and
This is the one that got me to get like battle weather overhaul.
I do need to.
Just because it looks so cool with the storms and stuff.
Don't get me wrong. I understand why the game doesn't look like this most of the time, because it would run so poorly.
either die alone or survive together.
It runs good on like 2000 series Nvidia cards. It should run well on 5000 as well. If you have, well, if you just have a little bit of weather.
Just another Algates game.
That didn't make any sense, but you get what I mean.
But you even speak for your people.
High King, this is not the time for short-sightedness.
Short.
Classic.
No alliance with elves while I'm High King. Only a reckoning.
The supreme hater of of everything.
Oh, there's the
The
boys.
Giga hater Archeon.
I can't believe Norsca got a mention.
Yeah, good for them.
Enough! We must not be blinded by our own need for power.
You tell him, Karl.
This is the moment.
That's a sick shot.
Yeah, all of these are 6 shots.
I mean, yeah.
Every single one of them.
Oh my god! I wish
yeah.
they did that.
Will decide
I think they do. You just don't fight them too much.
That team up
Yeah,
is
it's finally
that's
there.
more accurate.
Yep, that is more accurate.
Well, game accurate at least.
Well, yeah.
the right one.
I love this one.
Oh my god, it's so cool. Of course, he has
That's
to go to
Chloe's
higher
best
rock.
boy.
Damn it, Karl.
Yeah, Deathclaw's best boy though. Absolutely best.
Oh, S tier. So good.
Yeah, there.
Cinema.
Like I said earlier, this is like not a good Warhammer trailer, like one of the best game trailers ever made.
I can always tell on the S tier is when I feel like the hairs on my arms sort of like go, ooh.
Yeah.
I wonder what that could be for.
Yeah.
Did you
Saruman,
see
is
that
that
guy get
you?
knocked in down there? Man,
Well, I mean, I don't think Chaos Dwarves tend to be very health and safety conscious. So.
frame by frame.
They are more than the Dark Elves though. They do care. Oh, there, yeah.
Alright, anyway.
Because they do understand, like, if you work people to death constantly, yeah, they're just not gonna work that well.
Yeah, easy S tier. I mean, like, as we were looking at them, it's like, yeah, some of these team-ups might not actually happen in game, or some of these fights might not, but they can. They might not always, but they can. And that is ridiculously cool.
Absolutely.
It's absolute cinema, 100%.
Or was it like just individual stuff for Champions of Chaos?
It looks like it
Might
might
have
be.
been. Yeah, okay. Put them all in B then, or C, because I remember they were pretty garbo.
We can blaze through them in one scene.
Yeah.
I remember the Valkyrie one most of all.
Yeah, because that was so disappointing.
Cody had a great meme on that one. It's the damn hang posting that shit. I got my ass beat. I don't know why they made her look so weak when all the others look pretty strong, if I remember right.
Such a weird one. Like he speaks
Playing with his own tail.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so
I was thinking that. It's like petting them like they're his pets, but it's attached to his body.
Isn't that basically masturbation?
I mean, it is
it is a say-so.
appendage.
It is a say-so, so.
God, the corn armor design is the best.
Yeah, because here it's like the Master of Sun by Jin, the Great Arena. So everyone is trying to fight each other.
You know, I never played them in Realms of Chaos. That's a hilarious.
Last battle is pretty cool. Very like DreamWorks.
It does look very DreamWorks, doesn't it? It looks like a DreamWorks baddie about to get his arse handed to him.
It just looks like that meme shot where it's like really wide angle, really close to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, no complaints there. Cool, but again, doesn't tell a massive amount of story.
The bestest boy.
I love that he has a staff, but his tail carries it.
That's not a tail.
Whatever
That's a
it is.
tumor.
Oh, I love a little assistant guy. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, they didn't see a name him Dave or something.
Insufficient.
It's like a Salacious Crumb from Star Wars. Isn't that the thing from the Vampire Coast trailer?
Vampire Coast, yeah.
Luke Hakon's like, no!
Of course. The ingredient was life, and it has so willingly come.
What accent is that? Like close to Scottish or something?
Yeah, he's definitely Scottish.
You know, that one wasn't that great. Not really much happened. You just kind
None of them really happen.
I would venture
like
to see.
I remember Village was fine. I remember probably the highlight of them.
Honestly, I'm not ranking these too highly. I don't know how we're going to put them as a collective.
Yeah,
But I'm
I'd say
thinking like
C or
C or B so far for me.
Yeah, these were not great, were they? I remember these being just sort of like fine.
There was too much
Yeah.
at once.
was this? I think it was just too little. Too little, even though they had 4.
I mean, too much. By like, there was these 4 trailers, and then there was Immortal Empires. I think there should just one trailer for this, one trailer for Immortal Empires. They were doing too much. They were doing like Enter the World of and introducing this unit. And it was too much gumph and not enough sauce.
When I saw that smile, that damn smile.
Oh, you've been tricked.
I have. You're surrounded by Chosen, you shitty marauders. My troop quality outranks yours.
Yeah, I mean that was fine, wasn't it? It's all right.
Yeah, and last but not least, unless you ask CA, in which case it is last and least. Because, good lord, this is such an injustice.
Yeah. Because before the end times, she doesn't lose a single goddamn fight. She literally like gets fought to standstill once. That's by Lord Mortkin. Who is a dude who is literally as strong as a giant.
I don't think I've ever played a campaign as Valkyrie.
It's fine. She has like half of the old corner mechanics now, which is weird.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's just so weird she gets her ass handed to her. Like, I don't really understand what they were. Yeah, see.
With Khorne, like the one that's like, right, so if anyone's going to be doing a lot of fighting and looking badass, it's got to be Khorne. And it's just her getting her ass kicked and then flying and being like, go get him, I can't do it. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. I mean, you know, for cinematics, they're fine. But the problem is there's so many really good cinematics that one really does kind of.
You know what? I'm gonna vote for that one to be F tier. It's one of my favorite DLCs out there, but like that is like actually failing and making a cinematic. Like they made it in the worst possible way.
Yeah, you know, I just said I never played Valkyrie. It might be down to that trailer because I was like, oh, she looks lame.
So easily influenced.
Well, you say that.
Hashtag influencer.
People will see that trailer and be like, you know, nothing there sold to me like, wow, this faction looks fun or interesting to play. It was just like, wow, these guys are like some chaos guys. Cool.
Like, it's not like she's even hot either, right? I mean,
keep your gooning out of this tier list. I can't remember this one either, to be honest.
I can't remember it either.
That doesn't bode well.
It's fine. It's just it doesn't have any big fights. That's the problem, I think.
I think I maybe just tried to block everything out from this period of time, from like this to Shadows of Change.
It does have the Dune bit. Blame your bush.
The fire to tear down the old ways, burning away all fear, doubt.
There's big old Saturn.
Weakness.
God, I wish it looked that cool. The old world Chaos Warfare is so much better.
This roaring fire will always demand more
Music is pretty lit, actually. Pretty good.
more sacrifice. The fiercest heat to forge the hardest steel. Destiny.
It's like the Sadu Khan bit, isn't it?
Rising from within the crucible.
Transformation. Thing is, this entire trailer builds up to revealing one of the worst units in the faction.
I think it's better now.
Neither of the
it's
Kadais
still
are all that
garbage.
fantastic.
Oh.
The Kadai are just such a letdown.
This
They're
looks
so bad.
Yeah, actually all of them are.
I once
It's so funny as
recruited
well.
4 of these things, and they did absolutely nothing.
So it's so funny because a Kadai Destroyer is one of those things that a Chaos Dwarf might spend his entire life amassing a fortune and work enough to actually be able to make one. So this is like the equivalent of making by yourself, like the Empire State building, basically. Like just massing resources and funds and all that to just make the grandest structure and grandest thing you can make in a lifetime. And then it's like, yeah, it's definitely underperforming every single time.
I'm gonna say B.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. It's fine.
I think
it's just not exciting.
I think it's A tier personally because I really think it's cool. It showed off all the lords. It's cool music. It's good narration. Shows off like a little bit what they can do. I like it personally.
I like
but,
it, and it does give you a good idea of what the faction is all about. It doesn't have the sauce, and I can't explain what that means. But I know I don't get the feeling, you know. Like when you watch the Immortal Empires one, you are like excited to play. When I watch this, I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think if we hadn't seen trailers like the Vampire Coast, like the other one, They're
right there.
What am I thinking? Yeah, I know that I'm pointing to it on my screen, but you can't see me. The dragon sister, the Wood Elf sisters, whatever that one is, they're really good, and they show a lot of confidence. And this one is just sort of, it's just kind of like meh. It's fine, but it doesn't really.
I think it says a lot that watching the Vampire Coast trailer makes me want to play the Vampire Coast more than watching that trailer makes me want to play the Chaos Dwarfs.
Yeah, it's like the Empire reveal cinematic trailer. Every single time I'm like, coming for you. I was born a man just like you.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel pumped to play Chaos Dwarves. It's just like, oh yeah, they look cool, and I really like the Chaos Dwarves, but
yeah, I won't fight anyone if anyone doesn't want to put it in A. I get you guys.
Now, unfortunately, this trailer is also pretty good, from what I remember.
It is, yeah.
I still have a dog shit taste in my mouth after.
It doesn't even show half of the units you get in the DLC.
It's just cool though.
Because they added like twice as many units to it.
If only the Changeling could actually do cool shit instead of fucking up.
God, actually, now
I remember
how broken they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they used to have armor piercing, didn't they?
It was insane.
But even then, I would definitely say the spiders just became so insane anyway.
I hate them
because they had like the DOS damage over time poison and stuff. They were crazy. They're still crazy.
I like Mama Stanky's units. They're fun. I really hate Mama Stanky's faction. I think it might be one of my least favorite factions in the game.
I think Parted is also so goddamn cool. It's easily one of the coolest units in the game.
That shot is amazing with all that, like the big boys like trashing the city in the background. Looks so cool.
You know, I've come around on you, Ambo. I do like him.
The book is really cool as well when it comes to showing Wanbo and like his meeting with the Changeling.
Oh, that's.
It's definitely like an anime character in that book, but it's pretty cool still.
Oh my god, the wardrobe.
It's basically sitting like with some a different character sitting like across the table from him, and then he like realizes this is a Changeling. He just draws his sword and just like takes a step so fast that he goes through the table. He's splintering the table and just like chopping at it. Terracotta Ascendants just getting jobs.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
I wish you could transform like that in game. Right, now show him executing a lord at 20% HP 3 times. You know, unfortunately, I really like that.
Yeah, same. Really it's a cool trailer.
That might be like an A. I'm like, the only thing that's making me not want to put it in S is the fact like that DLC pissed me off so much.
It's like so the good. Dark times, the bad times versus start of that one.
Go on, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean A or S tier. Yeah, but we can put A tier.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not S tier.
A lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, the literal reason why it isn't S tier is because it sends a cold shiver down my spine. Yeah, what a trailer. Right, we're close.
So close.
So close now. Thrones of
Decay.
Another one like, oh wait, I do remember this actually. It feels like the closer the trailer is, the less I remember it. Probably because I'm so jaded with this goddamn game.
Elspeth.
It's gotta find what's joy. Find joy in it, you know.
I mean, this is helping. This is getting me like excited to play more.
Yeah.
Ooh, good music in this one.
Good music as well, yeah.
He looks so
also looking cool.
He's
like really good. And he's like so weird.
His face doesn't make like it looks too detailed compared to everyone else. Yeah, this is the last trailer where they did the versus thing, isn't it? Because
I mean, it's just one DLC away. So it's not like they stopped completely after this.
Yeah, but the next one doesn't have it, which I appreciate because I just found this to be complete bullshit.
Malachi is so goddamn funny in the books. I love him.
I love him in games.
I gotta say, the Thunder Barge is such a cool unit.
Yeah, and then like people drinking inside there and the music. Listen to that choir. It's so good.
I think Malekith might be one of the best designed lords that they've ever made. Is that, is that a hot take?
Malachi? Nice, great. I love Malachi is so fun in the lore as well. Like all the books and stuff there, he's always a joy whenever he like just pops in. I listen to that music.
Yeah. I think my one complaint about that trailer is it's disingenuous to the campaign, but apart from that.
Yeah. No siege is like that. But I will say that anything with airships in it, immediately S tier.
Yeah, I'd say S tier. That is such a good trailer.
Yeah.
No wonder that became like the end of the bad times.
My one complaint is I wish they'll find who they'll find, because Elspeth fighting against the vampires would have made more sense and looked, just as cool. And Tama-chan fighting against literally everyone, again, would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's absolutely cinema.
Lore-wise, don't they fight for Nolan though? Kind of makes sense.
I don't know about. I don't care about that nerd shit.
Doesn't care about the lore. Oh, unbelievable. Kids these days.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if a trailer had airships with it and a sea shanty at the same time?
Goodness.
That would be like S+ tier.
An air sea shanty.
Oh.
Last but not least.
I can only get so erect. Please.
Omens of Disappointment.
It was. I don't think it was disappointment. I think it was just fine.
Yeah, that was my review. I think my exact title was Omens of Destruction is fine.
Yeah.
I forgot they did this.
And I think it's like, yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's fine. That's just what it is. It's fine. It's just more.
Yeah, it's just a maintenance DLC, just to keep people from not forgetting the game, basically.
Yeah, they're not doing a very good job with the 8-month gaps.
Those shots aren't as cool as they feel like.
No.
Honestly, every time I see like one of those like above campaign maps shots, I am always like completely unimmersed straight away.
Yeah, it's really pulled me out of the trailer. That's kind of a fun thing.
Yeah, I quite like that shot.
Yeah, it just pulls me straight out. Don't bully Norsca. They don't need it.
They know what they did.
Yeah, probably they do actually, and they don't care. Like, yeah, we do it like, you know what you did. Yeah, but it doesn't narrow it down at all.
Oh no, Albrick. Oh, no one cares.
Yeah, Gorbad, it just looks like an orc. It doesn't look like anyone in particular. I love how it's everyone going to fuck up Karl. He will.
Oh yeah, he has a sword and shield there as well, right?
Does he?
Because they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be like Empire General, but then they like changed him to Karl in last second or something.
It's almost like Karl is the player in that case. I'm going to say that's a C tier. I genuinely don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, it's in this range.
There's like a cool shot in it with
the cool shot with Skull Taker. With
I would say B tier because of that shot, because it's still better than the other ones. It's still better than the ones in the C tier, I would say. Like there's a lot of like oaky day things. Yeah,
it's probably the most okayest trailer for the most okayest DLC.
Yeah, I think so as well. Not bad, not like it's not bad. It's not like failed, but
it's so boring. There's almost nothing bad to say about it. But
I have no
I can't think of anything good to say about it.
Yeah, it really
it doesn't even upset me. It's just I feel so grey about it. I feel so vanilla about it. It's almost like it's just there. It just happened.
Yeah, I agree.
So looking at the tail, it's like I forgot like how many bangers there are. Honestly. I was impressed by the Blood God DLC trailers. I thought they'd all be very boring, but some of them are actually pretty cool. And yeah, it reminds me what it's like to be excited about Warhammer. And even though I may go and play it and be immediately upset and frustrated.
Oh, bless you. But
does anyone have any late moves? I'm just having a little check.
No, I think I'm very, very happy about that.
Yeah.
I think that if we would have started out with watching the Empire trailer, we would have a lot of stuff would have gone down one tier. Like if we would have started with that one. I'm very sure of that actually.
I mean,
So let's watch it. Let's watch
we
it.
put it in S tier, but you know, just for fairness and to milk the content a little bit more. Where is he?
Milk that content.
Oh, may contain content inappropriate for children.
Because this is also one of those, like, not just a good Total War trailer, it's like so, like, it's just a great trailer whatsoever.
I had missed when they did this when the logos, when they were drawn on maps.
Yeah.
Jane's Workshop.
Karl, Franz, and I was born into this world, just like you.
That's what it says.
Ceasing war and endless terrors. But with a nation
That old school
a battle
drawing as well.
and courage. The Empire. Led by the craven, torn apart by the greedy, weakened and exposed. Forever on the defense.
It'd be so cool if the units could do that with their staffs.
Oh my god, I wish.
Longer. Now, we unite.
God, he looks like shit.
It does look like arse,
His
doesn't
model
it?
is so bad.
Follow me,
Look good for the time.
and we will banish.
Yeah, and I always think that you have to remember that this game is mostly played from
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
so far zoomed out. The fact that you can get so close down to them and see all this detail is genuinely mind-blowing.
I always like his little sleeves poking out of his armor,
This,
like his little flared white sleeves. I just think that's a nice touch.
yeah.
Oh, I wish halberds could do that. So they're just standing there like mugs.
Well, they do change it last seconds.
Yeah, last second. I wish it was like a. I want formations in Warhammer. I know it'll never happen, but I do want them.
Yeah.
I wish there were that many orcs to fight in that battle.
Can you imagine being that guy?
I think
just sucks.
this was one of. Was this the first time we saw giants
Probably.
just towering over the rest of them?
The announcement trailer also had them. It was the first time we saw them in game.
Yeah.
This might have been the first in-game trailer because it does the same one
Bruh.
there as well.
It don't
Yeah.
look like that.
Because the last game they did was Attila. So going from Attila, where like everyone is just a guy, to this, where you've got giants and wyverns and steam
Tanks.
is just such a. I watched this trailer like 100 times as well because it was just so.
Look at that iconography as well. The sun in the bed, like just behind him as a halo. He's like, for a second, Mars goes in. It's so good. Got the goosebumps here. So good. S tier.
Very.
Put it
Okay.
higher.
I can't believe it. Yeah,
Okay, put everything lower.
I'm pleased with this. This is great fun. I've thoroughly
It
enjoyed
was.
this.
I enjoyed this. It's just nice to watch all the trailers again, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
brilliant.
how this translates to content. I felt like this was just us watching going, wow, that was so cool. But, yeah, I hope someone enjoyed this.
It was good taking a trip down memory lane, and I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy it just the same as we do.
Can't wait
If,
till the next trailer.
if anything, we should have talked less or more.
I think it was perfect.
We spoke the
Perfect.
exact right number of words. It was
Yes.
like a essay for university.
That's right.
Perfect word count.
Just- Very good. All right. I think we're gonna maybe skip what we played because we haven't played much since like
Yeah.
we recorded last week.
In honor of skipping that, there's one more trailer I would like you to watch. However, I can't play the sound because I will get copyright struck into high heavens. I'll just have to mute it on the video. But have you seen the Nightreign trailer?
Nightreign.
Elden Ring and Nightreign, right?
Oh.
All right, that kind of gives it away. So don't look at the title, but listen to the music. I'm gonna have to mute this, so I apologize. But I watched this morning and was like,
It's literally the Evanescence
I was cry
song.
laughing on the toilet. Anyone watching at home, please watch this for yourself. It is hysterically funny.
Is this an actual trailer?
Yes,
or,
this is the
oh my god, it
official
is.
Bandai Namco trailer.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's cool, but it's just why?
Absolute banger. So angsty.
I know. Go on.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh my
yeah,
god.
it's like they're trying to go. Did you guys ever watch like anime and Eminence of the Eminence in the Shadows? Because that show is like so cringy that he managed to go faster than the speed of cringe and become cool instead. But like, dang, I can't explain how that's cool for anyone else. Because it's just like everything is just so cringe, but it just compounds into like something stronger and goes faster than the speed of cringe.
I don't think this achieved that.
I appreciated that trailer. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's just what I wanted to show you for a little wrap up today, because it's so
Banging.
funny. It's when it just wake me up and the character goes, yeah. It's just, they just don't make trailers like that anymore. I think more people should do this. Next Warhammer trailer,
Well,
I'd have an
do.
Evanescence song. But
That was really good.
So,
I really enjoyed that.
Nice.
folks, hope you enjoyed that. Highly recommend you watch this trailer for yourself. As I said, definitely can't play that. But hope you enjoyed this. Let us know if you did. If you really liked it, then we might come back, do every single cinematic, because there's probably like 100 that we haven't even talked about.
It's so many shit ones.
We
Like,
didn't do.
yeah, well, all the unit ones. It's like, oh yeah, what would you think of the character of the like unit introduction of the Luminarch of Hish? It's like, no.
Second Fanatics one.
I think we could probably just do like the faction ones, because there's vampires, there's Enter the World of Khorne, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, the Cathay reveal, where she dives from the tower and stuff.
Sounds good.
That
Sounds good.
was
All good. If you enjoyed that, folks,
Let us know.
we'll do that. Let us know in the comments below. And hope you have a great rest of your day. For now. Is that all?
yeah, for now. It can change depending on how we feel.
I'm just saying, is anyone else got anything else to add?
Nope.
Thank you for watching. We enjoyed this one greatly, and we'll see your cute faces next time.
We shall.
Bye.
Bye-bye.